How can you personally ensure that your constituents are informed and involved in what is going on in their neighborhood?
Well, that was one of the first things I did after I was elected. Before every council meeting, I host a community meeting. It's open to the public. It's open not just to my constituents, but I get constituents from around the city. This Sunday, for instance, I have our chief of police, Jared Burgwan, will be in attendance, as well as our fire chief, Tom Hanneman. And what these community meetings are intended to do is really serve as a forum to both obtain information from our residents. I think it's very important as an elected official to be as much, if not more, of a listener than a speaker. I need to be very cognizant of the interests and needs of the residents that I represent, but also provides a forum for many of our local elected officials, professionals in our city to provide the residents with updates in terms of how we're moving forward as a city, and then also inform them in terms of what the interests and concerns are of our residents. So right after I was elected, I started hosting these Fifth Ward community meetings. We met at Jersey's Pizza to begin with, up in the north end of the city. We meet before the Sunday before every council meeting. Get my council agenda on a Friday afternoon, typically, and then under our city charter, we're obligated to meet as a city council the first and third Monday of every month. But I really, as a resident, first and foremost, I believe it is absolutely important to build the trust and consensus of the residents in terms of how we're moving forward. We actually discuss the agenda. So our first hour of our 2 hour Sunday meeting from noon to 2, we have a speaker such as our police chief this weekend. And then the second hour, I appoint 13 commissioners to different commissions in the city, everything from Parks and Rec to planning to police to fire. They provide a quick update to the residents, and then we go through the agenda together. And any questions people have regarding any of the agenda items, they're free to bring up. So I think that sense of community is something that I completely agree with, and I believe that local government in particular must be responsive government, which means we need to be engaged at all levels with the residents we represent. In terms of a sense of place, I agree. I think that San Bernardino is moving forward with, I think, some very good programs to improve our parks, to improve our downtown. Certainly, the bankruptcy has created, I hate to use the word, but it's a bit of a distraction right now. We have to get through this to stabilize our city, but certainly looking forward post bankruptcy, we need to look at how we redevelop our city into a place that people really want to move to and call home. And I've had the privilege of working with former Riverside Mayor Ron Leveridge. I think Riverside has done an excellent job over the last couple decades. Several decades ago, they were in a very similar position as San Bernardino. High crime, nobody wanted to go downtown Riverside, they felt unsafe. Today, it's really a place where people want to move to live, have their businesses. There's a lot of good retail establishments, restaurants, and so forth downtown Riverside. It's become a place that people actually go to and spend their time. So that sense of place is very important. I think San Bernardino has a very significant history. We have a very nice downtown. We're moving forward with redeveloping Carousel Mall, some of the bigger properties that for years have sat vacant, dilapidated. So I really see, again, the next decade, I think, is going to be a renaissance for our city. And it's going to be a very exciting time to be a resident in this city, be part of this city. And I'm looking forward to being able to serve the people of this city and bring our city back. I think it's really a great place to live, and I'm looking forward to the years ahead.